Hello friends, it is my pleasure today to share you along with the Shiva and Shakti principles which governs everything right from the atom to the entire universe. Let's understand this principle with the help of an example. If I give you an 1 meter scale and ask you to measure the distance between the Red Fort and the India Gate. Suppose, let's say the distance is about 10 kilometer distance. Is it possible? You might think and say it is possible or it might not. But definitely it is possible. You have to keep the 1 meter scale for a total number of 1 lakh times between the entire distance. Similar is the distance between the nucleus and the entire size of the atom. The size of the nucleus is 10 to the power minus 15 meter, but the size of the entire atom is of the 10 to the power minus 10 meters. So in this atom, the electrons are revolving, but there is a complete empty space between the nucleus and the electrons. So each atom is 99.999% of empty space. So adjacent to the next, this atom is the next atom which is present. So these atoms also contain nucleus like this. Between all these atoms there is a complete empty space. So everything is placed over the empty space, but these electrons doesn't collide with each other. These atoms doesn't fall over each other. Everything is held together in its place. So this empty space is what I call it as the Shiva field, and all the particles which you are seeing, electrons, protons or neutrons or whatever the particles you might be able to see in the future, whatever the particles you might be finding or breaking or making, all those particles are called as the Shakti field. Okay, so now we have seen in the atom. Now let's see about the entire universe. Visualize the entire universe in front of your eyes. So make it as small, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, so that the entire universe is just visible to you just as this single point. Now you are able to see what is beyond this entire universe. This entire universe is held in a complete empty space in the similar way like that of an atom. So now you are able to see the entire universe like this small particle, but beyond this universe you are able to see a complete empty space which is holding this entire universe. This entire manifested universe is the Shakti field, and the space which is holding the universe is the Shiva field. Now you might ask me, how an empty space has the potential to hold all these things? So the space which we are perceiving as empty, it appears empty to us, but it is not empty actually. This space is what ancients called as space time. Multiple philosophers, multiple scientists have given multiple names at different points of time. Okay, the space around me right now, you are able to see this space, you are perceiving it as empty, but this space is not empty. This space has the air which has the capability to sustain my life. In the similar way, even in the MRI field or CT, whatever it is, you are perceiving that field as empty, but in an MRI suit, the empty space has a strong magnetic field which has the potential to produce cross sections of your internal organs. You are able to study what is happening inside your internal organs with the help of that magnetic field. So this potential, this empty space is also has the potential like that. It is a potential space. Ideally I should call it as a potential space rather than an empty space. So if I want to know about the qualities of this empty space, how it is possible? From this empty space, the component of the Shiva is what has manifested in us as the soul, which is the Anandamaya Kosa. This Shiva, this component of Shiva has manifested the entire body, rest of the 4 layers. This soul is the Shiva, and the rest of the body which we are seeing is the Shakti. So if your doctors want to study about your liver, or if he wants to study about your kidney, what he is doing, from this body he is taking a 2 ml of blood. From the 2 ml of blood, initially the blood is centrifuged, red cells and plasma are separated. From this plasma, only about 100 microliters of blood is taken. With the help of this 100 microliters of blood, we are able to tell the qualities of the liver or kidney which is present in this 70 kg body, right? In the similar way, if we want to know about the entire Shiva field, we need not break the atom, we need not go beyond the universe also. If we know essentially the nature of the soul, which is the spirituality, you can know the entire universe, which is both the manifested and the unmanifested component. Now let's understand the primal difference between the Shiva and the Shakti. What is Shiva and what is Shakti? In the Sankhya philosophy, what is called as Purush is the Shiva. In the what is called as Prakriti or the creation is the Shakti. Already we have seen the empty space inside the atom is the Shiva, and all the particles which we are saying is the Shakti. Even the soul is Shiva, and the body which is manifested is the Shakti. The universe, entire universe which has been manifested is the Shakti field, and what is holding that entire universe is the Shiva field. That's why even Avvayar in her Vinaya Agaval, she has told Anuvirka Anuval Appala Kappalai. The smallest of the smallest atom, from the smallest of the smallest atom till what is beyond the entire universe, everything is the Shiva Shakti. Okay, so even this Shiva is like a kind of static field. This Shakti is a dynamic field, which means it is in a constant action, not much of a motion. But Shiva is a stable thing, not much of an action over there. The Shiva is like the potential energy. This Shakti is like the kinetic energy. So, in Kashmira Saivism principle, what is called is the Para Tattva is the Shiva Tattva, and Apara and Parapara are the Shakti principles. So, by potential and kinetic energy, what do I mean? So, if there is a dam, it holds so much amount of liters of water, but it is absolutely still. If you are seeing from outside, you are seeing a single pool of dam with absolutely silent, still water. But the moment the dam is opened, the same water which is present in the dam is converted into rivers, lakes, ponds, streams. It turns into groundwater. It manifests life like crops. It produces so many other life forms inside it. It goes and merges with the sea. The same water which is present in the dam has manifested into multiple things. The same potential energy which was there, which was silent, if you open it, you are able to generate electricity from it, from the kinetic energy of the water. This is what the Shakti principle. If it is absolutely still, which is unperceivable, that is the Avyakta, that is the Shiva, and all those things which are perceivable and manifested, that is the Shakti. Even what we are seeing in this entire life, everything is Shakti. So, apart from that, the most important thing is beyond the desires, whatever the thing that is beyond desires is the Shiva, and all the desires are Shakti. Apart from that, the intense desire to be desire free, to be free of desires is also a desire which is Shakti. So, never try to give up your desires, because even if we want to achieve enlightenment, that is an intense desire, that is a strong desire. If you hold this desire, then only you will be able to achieve a form called as desireless state. It is desireless state. This is beyond desires. It is not like giving up the desires. It is never giving up the desires. It is beyond desires. Even Thiruvalluvar in his Thirukural, he has told Patruga Patratan Patri Appatri Patruga Patru Vidarku, which means hold strongly the principles of the person, these principles of Shiva, who is beyond desires, to reach that state. Which means, like, through Shakti you manifest Shiva, not directly by saying like I want to give up the desires to achieve, like, never, because even the desire to be desireless itself is an intense desire. So never deny the Shakti principle, never try to go to all those states. This is one thing. Apart from that, this is one of the topics which is very close to my heart. I hope this video was useful for you. If you find this video useful, please definitely give a thumbs up, which motivates me. Apart from that, in the next video, we will see about Shiva Yoga. What is Shiva Yoga? If you would like to hear about similar video contents, please definitely subscribe to my channel. I will see you in another useful video like this. Until that, it's Dr. Aravind signing off. Prosper in eternal truth.